you are as big a sports fan as I know, big Cardinal fan in baseball, and you're a big football fan as well. And you know what I do for a living, being with the NFL Network for as long as I am. Hockey playoffs, when you get down to it, when it is on the line in the playoffs, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs
stands alone. It
kind
really
of
does stand alone.
Here, you know?
And I've been on the losing end of that proposition. You showed one amazing highlight.
I'm sorry about that.
From the 70s. I don't think I was born yet, but that was the last time the Blues were in the Stanley Cup Finals. Was for their first 3 years of existence, actually, and they were kind of set up to fail because back in the old days when the AHL and the NHL merged, they would bring the crappy little West Coast Western Conference teams to play the big bad teams from the East, and they would just get wiped out. And that was the Blues' role in the first 3 Stanley Cup playoffs. But I've seen some very, very good teams come through St. Louis. We had Hull & Oates in the 90s. Brandon Shanahan we had roll through. We had some really, really. We won the President's Trophy a couple years. And the playoffs are a different thing.
They are.
And if you don't have it during the playoffs, it doesn't matter. Just good night. And it takes so much out of you. It's obviously it's such a physical game, and they don't take 4 days off between playoff games like the NBA, and they just go, and you have to be in amazing shape, and you have to have a deep bench, and you have to have a hot goalie, and you have to all that other stuff, or you lose. And it's heartbreaking.
and then here in Los Angeles, and then you shave. That's right. The playoff beards are another part of this thing, and then the handshakes too.
Oh, it's the best.
The handshakes
it really is.
too.
And the Blues Blackhawks have had a really good rivalry for years. We finally got the upper hand on them last year, and I mean it gets chippy and it gets mean, and that's part of it. And then at the end of it, it's done. And you shake hands and you move on.
Although one of my favorite SportsCenter moments when I was back in the day doing that is when Claude Lemieux broke Chris Draper's jaw in one of those famed Avalanche Red Wing Western Conference
Finals. They did not like each other.
No. And then they shook each other's hands, and Chris Draper, his jaw is wired shut, goes, "I can't believe I shook his freaking hand." It's one of my favorite sound bites of all time.
It is. It's one of those. It's just one of those traditions that the NHL has. It's 100 years of tradition for the NHL, which is saying something. I got to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame recently, which was really cool, just to see how the game has evolved, and it's so fun to play. We can all run. We can all throw. We can all kind of hit a ball in some way, shape, or form. But very few of us can skate. And even fewer of us can skate backwards, forwards, around and around, and while a 6'3", 260-pound guy is trying to take our head off. So what these guys do at the level they do it is so impressive. And I don't know. I think it's great. So I'm really happy to be a part of it.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.